Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for her. I feel so sorry for her. Because I'm finna run her ass down tonight, baby.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Quizzy Quote. I'm out here chilling. You're now tuning into Peachy Tea Time with... What up, y'all? It's your boy Quizzy Quote, chilling like the villain, still killing, still stealing. And you're now tuned into Peachy Tea Time with the missus on the Hits 92.3.
Yeah!
I'ma probably call this my subtle flex, praying that none of my niggas getting in trouble next. I sleep good, but I wake up to a troubled text. I guess it's just an obstacle, I gotta rumble next. I know some niggas be wondering like what's up with check, getting the money, chasing dollars and dodging the stress. Tired of bitches feeling they what I need to impress. I got a woman who look at me with deeper respect, but they say they need me, I guess. I'm too loyal at times and I swear it's detrimental. I get respect around the city cause I'm beneficial. This authentic shit I be doing just be feeling simple. It got me thinking they fuck with me cause I'm beneficial, but I've been stacking the money up like I'm supposed to. Go moves, the illest nigga killing the Pro Tools. Post moves, got a nigga scoring in the post, dude. I've been a player, but this year I'm about to coach fools. 11 bands and I ain't had to scam. I got your bitch with her other man, turn it up to my jam. All that stupid shit they be doing, put it up in the can. I've been had a plan, but I've been on the low, trying to orchestrate my subtle flex. Ever thinking that you finna take my spot, nigga? Never. Motherfuckers know that on the mic I be clever. Ooh, I'm Gucci. If you knew me, I'm about to cheddar. Wires with the Cartier glass on my eyelids. I knew I'd be the man when I was watching Spy Kids. Graduated from school and became a fly kid, solidifying my spot in this game for my kids. Hey, you don't know what it's like to be nice on the mic to the point where you don't write and you don't believe the hype. But when people say you tight and it ain't based on your life or the money or the ice, is how you know you did it right. Bitch, I'm Gucci. It's 2-3 living life like it's a movie, spitting fire fucking facts that stay flying over your koofy, murdering all these other rappers with this fucking loose leaf. Niggas be on some other shit. I swear they looking goofy. My baby irritated that I ain't made it. She hated. She said if they don't give you this shit, then Mike, you better take it. She said this time is mine. You on the grind, spitting these factual lines. Ain't no way your ass cannot make it. I manifested everything that I invested. Everything that I'm spitting, I got it out of my section. It's a blessing that I made it out. I guess my life a testament to see what faith about. This why I'ma call this shit the most subtle flex ever. I gotta keep evolving. I'm constantly getting better. I'm super fly, dog. You know it. You can see the feathers. Super fly to the point where you can see that I got propellers. Yeah.
All right. Hello. From your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Peachy News, baby. Welcome to Peachy News. And I got a good show for y'all tonight. I do. Y'all know on Peachy News, you don't know what I'm going to bring to y'all. And we only got 2 topics tonight. Yes, just 2. That's it. 2 people we're going to talk about. And it ain't that good. It ain't good at all. So I started the show off different tonight with our talent. That's how I will be starting the show off every night, actually, going forward. I'm just going to go straight into the talent for the night. I think that's about the best way to do it. At least I think so. I also want to show y'all my website where y'all can still go to the shop, and y'all can go ahead and purchase any other products. This is under Peachy Kisses Boutique. We still have the lipsticks and they is selling fast, y'all. I will say that. And thank you to each and every person that has placed the order every single week. Every single week. So I appreciate y'all so much for all the support. We still have the Peachy Kisses breast cancer shirts all the way up until October 31st. We also have the regular Peachy Kisses shirts. Those come in all different colors. We have the Peachy lipstick and lip gloss package together. We also have the different colors lipsticks. Peachy plum, peachy spice, peachy berry, and peachy you. And then you go back to the shop again and go to Peachy Tea Time Shop. Yes, Peachy Tea Time Shop. I mean, y'all got all types of stuff popping up. And you have the Peachy Tea Time shirts. Those come in different colors just as well. Let me see. I don't know what this is that done popped up. I don't know, y'all. But that ain't gonna pop up when y'all try to purchase anything. Uh I don't know what that is. Continue shopping. I think that's letting y'all know that with not taxes, but shipping. Shipping is an extra $10. Okay? But we got the different colors in Peachy Tea Time. So, and these was my very first shirts. The very first shirts. And then we got the pajamas. Yes, y'all, we got the pajamas. This ain't no good picture of it. Fred gonna put up some more. But these are the onesie pajamas, the shorts. And we have red, pink, and black. The black is hot, y'all. It's hot. So y'all make sure y'all go check out my website. Also make sure that you check out the blog. I know y'all like, damn, we still seeing him. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But yes, it goes all the way back to Sanaya Dennis, who was murdered. So y'all can go and watch all that stuff on Peachy Tea Time website. That's www.peachyteatime.com, baby. All right, let's get started. Hey, Rio. Oh, you just sent a friend request? Okay. Let me I gotta find my phone, Rio. But good evening. He said, good evening, superstar from Pool and Glam Life. PR Pro. Okay. What's good? We do marketing and love Peachy News. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Anytime you want to come up, let me go ahead. I put the link. The link is inside of the chat. Okay. So all you have to do is click the link. If you would like to call in, here's the phone number to call in. I would love for someone to come up and join me tonight on these two topics, something very serious. You can also call in, like I said. My husband gonna get my phone for me, y'all. And also, this is all my information, how you can find me just as well on all platforms. And also, there go the Uber. Yeah, I had some chicken. Y'all know I keep it 100. I had some chicken in my tooth a little bit. Okay, I'm back. But there go that Uber, baby. The Uber is in YouTube and in Facebook. Okay, so whenever y'all want to pull up on me, pull up. And when you pull up, you ain't gonna just pop up on the screen. I will introduce you up. Okay, so I don't want nobody to get confused with that. And then also there's the phone number. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and show that fair usage, baby. You gotta show the fair usage, y'all. You just never know. Oh, we love you. Rio, I love y'all too. I love y'all too, baby. Makes me feel so good. Thank you so much, Rio. All right, y'all. Well, we finna get started. And like I said, at any time that you would like to come up, feel free to come up and give your opinion on these topics, baby. So here we go. Let's get started with the first one. We're going to start off, y'all, with the three children. The three children found abandoned in the apartments. Y'all know me. First of all, everything is allegedly. That's number one. And explicit language. Now we got that shit out the way. Y'all know me. I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to tell y'all what I know, what I think, and I really hope that I don't offend nobody at all. But let's get back to the show. 3 children found abandoned inside of apartments. Low-income apartments, may I add. Low-income apartments. And y'all, this one good. Hey, girl. What's up, Marquita? Hey, boo. This was not good at all, y'all. It's so much I gotta say about this. It's so much I gotta say about this. Y'all, everything that's green. This is my baby hair container thing. That's spray. But you can't see it because it's green screen. But when I tell y'all, it's so much I gotta say about this because this don't sit well with me. This don't sit well with me. In all areas, this do not sit well with me. So let's get started before I tell y'all everything. But here we go.
For a long time, and I had never heard a scenario like this. It really caught me by surprise.
And horrific discovery. That's what Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez is calling a crime scene at an apartment.
Okay, y'all, we having some technical difficulties.
3 boys found abandoned inside an apartment unit. Their ages 15, 10, and 7. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says skeletal remains of a 4th child, possibly a 9-year-old sibling, also found. This disturbing discovery made during a welfare check. Now, deputies are working to learn exactly how this happened. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Sion Rhodes.
And I'm Jonathan Martinez. We've also learned the mother and her boyfriend are being interviewed by homicide investigators. It happened at the City Park 2 apartments on Greencrest Drive near the West Park Tollway. That's in Southwest Harris County. And that is where we find KPRC2's Bill Barajas. And Bill, we're learning other new information tonight as well.
Well, that's right. According to the sheriff's office, the 15-year-old boy, the oldest found in that apartment unit, is the one who actually called the sheriff's office to tell them that his 9-year-old brother had been dead for about a year and was in the room right next to him. He also told investigators his parents hadn't lived in the home for several months. Crime scene tape was out front. The apartment in question on the 3rd floor at the City Park 2 at West Oak Apartment Homes. Residents and visitors to the complex shaken by the disturbing discovery.
This is very shocking for me, very shocking and sad, very sad. And my thing is, where's the parents and why would you leave your children?
3 children, ages 15, 10, and 7 years old, were found abandoned. Along with them, the skeletal remains of a minor and possibly a sibling of the 3 boys. Joy Shorter telling us there was an odor in the air.
It was coming all over here. And so we walked in. I was like, oh, something smells bad.
The county's top cop calling the situation horrific.
At plain view, it appears they're living in pretty deplorable conditions. I haven't been told that they were necessarily locked in, but that age, it appears that they were basically fending for each other.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez saying the children did appear to have food, but didn't know where they were getting it or who was paying the rent at the complex. We tried asking management about the incident, but were asked to leave the property instead.
Guys would exit now. Thank you very much.
And again, all this information coming down in the last few moments. It's still unclear right now how that 9-year-old sibling died. And the sheriff's office saying the children did have some injuries, but are now in the care of the county. Again, the parents have been found and are being questioned by homicide investigators as we speak. Live for now in Southwest Harris County, Bill Barajas, KPRC.
First of all, I want to start off by saying that her little fat ass better hope that she don't go to hell for making the news people leave the apartment complex, the low income apartment complex. Okay, she better hope that she don't have to go to hell for it. I just want to say that. How dare her? How dare her? Okay, now we got that out the way. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, It's so many things wrong with this picture. And the first thing that come to my mind when I saw this clip was the oldest was 15 years old. And you let this go on for 7 months with your mom and them being gone. And then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, so these some low income homes. You know, I hate to what is it? Racial profile. I hate to do that. I really do. Look, Marquita, you know where I'm going with this. Marquita said right. You know where I'm going with this, Marquita. So maybe the 15-year-old was like, shoot, I ain't gonna call nobody. Mom and dad don't want to be here. I'm in and out too. Because if I call, we all finna go somewhere else and be supervised. So I'm finna hang out, make sure they got some food, make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? But the 9-year-old is dead. The 9-year-old been dead for a year in a room right next to him, next to the 15-year-old. Regardless, whoever this 9-year-old was next to, I'm sure everybody in that house for a whole year now, I know everybody in that house smelled something. Even if you didn't smell nothing, you knew your brother was missing. You knew your sibling was not there. You knew your sibling was in that room. I don't understand. You didn't go feed your sibling for a whole year thinking that they ate the food and the food ended up being gone. I don't understand this. I just don't get it. Somebody say something. Yes. But your brother is dead in this room. You still got 2 other siblings. These kids was the age of 7, 10, 15, and the 9-year-old was dead in the room. We ain't talking about babies. We talking 7, 10, 9 that's dead, and then 15. And the 9-year-old been dead for a whole year. So I'm not understanding this. Yes, Marquita, unfortunately, on Facebook, not Facebook, but on YouTube, it do lag a little bit, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, boo. But you're going to hear everything that I'm saying, baby. You're going to hear everything that I'm saying. But I just don't understand. And then the mama, how dare you? Now, I don't think that these kids just been solo dolo. These kids were malnourished, may I add. Okay? They were malnourished. They was eating, but they weren't eating like our kids eating. They weren't eating like our kids, but they was eating. And they wasn't getting enough. But mama gone. But peep gang. They went and picked up mama and my mama boyfriend. They picked them up, y'all. Police. They found them. Because they wasn't there when the police got there. They were just going for a welfare check. Okay? But they found them. They talked to them. And they let them go. Even though the 9-year-old baby was dead. Little boy. He was dead. In the room. But they let him go. Let's go on and move on to this next clip. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to figure out, is it the pandemic? Or is these folks just crazy? I'm just still trying to figure it out. But here we go.
This morning, a story that is making national headlines. 3 boys found abandoned inside an apartment unit in southwest Harris County.
Deputies say they made the discovery doing a welfare check. KPRC2 Sophia Ojeda live at the apartment complex where the children were found. Sophia?
Yeah, good morning. We know this morning authorities tell us that they have found the children's mother and the mother's boyfriend, and they are now being interviewed by homicide investigators. We also have learned that the Harris County Sheriff's Office learned the 15-year-old brother was the one who called them and said his 9-year-old brother had been dead for a year and was in the room next door. A horrific discovery late Sunday at the City Park 2 apartments on Greencrest Drive in West Houston. Authorities say 3 boys were found abandoned with the skeletal remains of another sibling inside the apartment.
And when they arrived, they discovered 3 juveniles just at plain view. It appears they're living in pretty deplorable conditions.
Investigators say the 15-year-old brother called the Harris County Sheriff's Office and said his parents had not lived in the apartment for months. A 10-year-old and 7-year-old sibling were also there, malnourished and with some signs of injuries. The skeletal remains of a 9-year-old sibling were also discovered. Authorities say he had been there for quite a long time.
You know, very disturbing sets of circumstances, so we definitely want some answers for these children.
The sheriff said the kids were getting food somehow, but they were not sure how or who was leaving it. The children are now being checked out at an area hospital. The Department of Family and Protective Services now seeking emergency custody of the 3 boys. Reporting live in West Houston, Sophia Ojeda, KPRC 2 News.
Okay, Sophia, thank you.
Now, y'all don't take this the wrong way. Do not take this the wrong way. I mean, hey, y'all on Peachy News with the missus. So ain't no telling what the missus gonna say. Because the missus say things that just come to the top of her head sometimes. Sometimes I know not to say it. But right now, what I'm finna say, I don't know not to say it. Who in hell? Who in hell? I'm just gonna say it. Who in hell is doing these to these kids when we are getting free money right now? Okay? I work. I have a job. Been on my job 6 years. Worked through the pandemic. I still get a free check. Along with my work check. I call it a free check. But hey, I got kids. These folks got kids. Even if you don't want to go to work. Even if you just say, you know what? I'm gonna live out the system. You still good. Now you gonna have to budget very well. But you good. You gonna make it. Y'all gonna eat. You get the food stamps and everything. Some people get Section 8. They ain't gotta pay hardly nothing. So you can make it. And you still turn around and do these kids like this. Did you not think you would get caught? How can you not get caught? These ain't babies that can't talk. I mean, what's the investigation? Tell me. You got a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a doggone 15-year-old who is malnourished. Don't eat. You mean tell me you can't ask them no questions? And they ain't gonna give you no answers? My mama watching as always, y'all. Mama, I love you. You know I love you, mama. Let my mom and daddy not have fed me when I was little. Excuse me. Let them have not fed me and locked me in a room or left me in the house. Told me not to go nowhere for several months. And somebody just come and dropping off food whenever they want to. And you think I ain't finna call the law? Mama, I love y'all. But you ain't finna do me like this. You ain't finna kill me off while you all having a good time. And I ain't even asked to be here. You brought me here. And you just let me fend for myself and I ain't even old enough to go get a job. Oh my goodness. Yes. So who was paying the bills? Good question, Marquita. Good question. We don't know. But I got a theory. What if they was on Section 8? They already was in low income apartments. So what if she was on Section 8? Section 8 they rolling them. Maybe. I could be wrong. Everything is allegedly on my show. But sometimes it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out things too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up here like, maybe they was on Section 8. Because I don't understand. Who paid the rent? Who paid the lights? Everything. The water. Section 8 paid all that? My mama said, I don't understand why the school teacher didn't report that this 9-year-old hadn't been in school for a year. Exactly, mama. Oh, don't worry. You best believe it's gonna all come out. Cause see, this is what it takes. It takes for people like me, you, not just you, mama, but I'm talking about everybody. Y'all, all the peaches. It takes all of us to keep replaying this stuff, showing this stuff, bringing it to the forefront. Cause the more we make noise about it, they gonna do something about it. They'll do something. I just told y'all they let these folks back out. The mama and the boyfriend. They done had the 3 kids and the dead body in the house. And the kids done told y'all the mama and the boyfriend been gone for several months. And y'all still let them walk right on out the jail? Something doesn't. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. It don't make sense to me. So, got another clip. This one, I mean, we still with the same story. Here we go.
6:02. New developments now. A story we've been tracking since Sunday. 3 children found abandoned in an apartment, and their brother's decomposing body was in another room.
At this hour, the mother and her boyfriend are now both charged in the case. Our Brittany Jeffers live outside the courthouse, where both of them are set to appear in court within about an hour from now. Brittany?
Yes, that's right. Children's mother and her boyfriend both arrested yesterday, and at 7 o'clock they are due to go before a judge. Now, 31-year-old Brian Coulter has been charged with murder. The boy's mother, 35-year-old Gloria Williams, charged with injury to a child by omission as well as tampering with evidence. Now, the child's remains were found inside of an apartment in West Harris County on Sunday. Preliminary autopsy results showed that the 9-year-old died from homicidal violence, specifically multiple blunt force injuries. The child's remains went undetected in that apartment for about a year, according to deputies. Now, as I mentioned, the mother's boyfriend now charged with murder, and charging documents show that Coulter is accused of striking the complainant with the defendant's hand and kicking the complainant with the defendant's foot, causing death. In addition to tampering with evidence, the children's mother is charged with injury to child by omission. Charging documents alleged by failing to provide adequate nutrition and failing to protect the complainant. Now, Harris County deputies also found 3 malnourished children inside of the apartment on Sunday. Officials tell us that one of the surviving children called 911. Houston criminal defense attorney Chris Downing says that the other tragedy in all of this is that no sensible adult stepped up and acted sooner.
This was happening in an apartment complex where there were neighbors all around it. The nature of the modern world, perhaps we don't spend as much time or come into contact with each other as much as we should, but it's a wake-up call to all of us to pay attention.
Now, prior to yesterday's arrest, CPS had issued a removal notice for Williams, citing neglectful supervision as well as abandonment. Now, again, the two set to appear in court today at 7 a.m. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, thank you for the update.
So, y'all ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. When I tell y'all an hour before the show, I saw that clip Not that clip, but the clip that I'm finna show next. And because before I'm like, what? I see these black folks in the apartment complex, the low income apartment complex. Yes, I'm stressing low income. Yes, I sure am. I sure am. I'm stressing it. Because apparently they don't care in the low income apartments. Nobody cares. You have neighbors very close. You hear things. You smell things. A woman said that she couldn't even turn her air on, baby. Couldn't turn the air on. Why? Because of the smell. The smell of death. Nobody said nothing. Nobody. So, nobody says anything at all. These kids malnourished. What black woman and black daddy done did this to these kids? At this age. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Only because I saw the black people out there. But baby, when I tell y'all, and as y'all can see, they didn't show nobody. The mama, the stepdaddy, the daddy, the boyfriend, whatever. They ain't show nobody but them two little black girls that was on the last clip. Baby, when I tell you, when I saw this, because I said, I got to have they posted anything about what these parents look like? And baby, right before the show, well, yes, wow, Panda, wow. Right before the show, baby, I found this. Here we go. Oh, I ain't even gotta unhit mute because you can't hear nothing. Here we go. Black girl, that's mama, y'all. Look at boyfriend. Air Jordan. How dare him? How dare him represent Michael Jordan like this? And you know what the bad part about it is to me? And I'm not blaming these kids. Lord knows I'm not blaming these kids because we don't know what was going on in that household. But what bothers me the most, that this black lady, and I ain't gonna even say black lady, that this lady had the nerves. This lady had the nerves, y'all, to just leave them kids and not even care. Not even care. That's the bad part about it. This 15-year-old wasn't strong enough. That's what bothers me the most. He wasn't strong enough as a teen black boy to stand up for his sisters and brothers, or his brothers, because they was all boys, to stand up for them as the oldest, to not realize that this is not right. I got to tell somebody. The teachers didn't even say anything. No one said nothing. That's what bothers me the most. All them kids could have been dead up in there. And then they turn around and let them right back out. Let them right back out. And then they thought about it. You know why they thought about it? Because too much pressure. Remember that word? Pressure. Pressure works, okay? Too many of us YouTube commentators, IG folks that do their thing on IG. Too many people bringing it to the forefront. That's why. So now we better say something. We better go ahead and lock them right back up. Because no, it don't make sense. Y'all, let's go into this. Y'all know I always gotta do my commercials, baby. And then we finna go into our last topic. I told y'all we got 2 topics, baby. Now, anybody that wanna come on up, if y'all wanna call in about any of the topics that we discussed, feel free to call in. And shout out again to Mike Check. He was a guest on my show on Saturday, rapper. And he said he was in LA somewhere. I think he said LA. I can't remember. But wherever he was at, the weather show was nice, baby. And so that was his song that we played at the beginning of the show. So shout out to Mike Check. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And now we're finna get into the commercial.
You're live with the Energy God. I'm here with the missus, man. It hits 92.3. But if you ain't tuned into Peachy Time, I don't know what you're doing. Let's get it. Let's go. Whoa.
Man, it's your boy Hunt Showbo, man. I'm in here with Miss Peachy Tea Time. Y'all know what it is. Hit 92.3, man. We in this thing to turn it up. Chill.
Yeah. Shout out to Energy God. Shout out to Huncho. I appreciate y'all. And we got plenty of more drops just as well from different artists. So I appreciate y'all for showing love. Spending time with the missus. The weekend spot, baby, at his 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby. Yes. And my special guest on this Saturday is not only my little baby boo, but she my cousin, Miss Tamala Lanice. That's how she want me to pronounce it, baby. And also her friend, which is now my new friend, Miss CC Ivy. They are excuse me, y'all. I'm like, oh, they are business owners, black queens out here in these streets doing their thing, just like your girl, the missus, baby. Yes. And they will actually be my first female guest, besides my mama, on the first show because it was Mother's Day. So they will actually be my first guest, female guest. So I'm excited, baby, because we finna turn up. We finna turn up, teach y'all some things about some business moves, talk about their business moves, and hey, it's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be good. Oh, thank you, Panda Girl. I say you look so pretty, friend. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. So we finna go ahead and get into our next topic, y'all. This was about the missing young boy named Major Harris, and he such a cutie pie. Look at him, y'all. Such a cutie pie. And once again, the story just didn't make sense. It don't make sense. It's just all over the place. But if y'all want me to give my theory, I don't mind giving my theory on what I think is going on in these streets, baby. So here we go, y'all. This is Major Harris' story and his mother, Mallory. And both of them was found deceased. Gunshot wounds. So here we go.
We begin tonight at 10 with the search for a 3-year-old little boy, the son of a recent homicide victim. An Amber Alert was issued late this morning for Major Harris. Jessica Maduker spoke with the boy's father.
I'm afraid that my son might not be okay.
Fearing the unimaginable this morning as an Amber Alert was issued in Wisconsin, Carlton Harris Jr., who lives in West Virginia, learned his son, 3-year-old Major Harris, is missing.
He's energetic, always energetic, always happy, always happy.
And Major's mother, 25-year-old Mallory Munzenberger, is dead, found near 37th and Clark Thursday with obvious signs of trauma, according to Milwaukee police.
Basically at a loss for words. Like, I don't even know how to even feel about it.
Police believe Major might be with 20-year-old Jaheim Clark, who they consider a person of interest in the homicide of Mallory. Investigators say Jaheim and Major could be in a black 2008 Chevrolet Equinox with Wisconsin license plate ABE 2804.
Like, please, I pray that you just let him come home.
Carlton doesn't understand why Mallory and Major were in Milwaukee. He says they lived in La Crosse.
I have not the slightest idea of why she would even be down there.
Carlton says he was trying to bring Major to West Virginia to live with him. He says Mallory needed help.
I just can't sleep, and I'm not gonna sleep. I'm praying that he's safe and that so whoever got him just give him back, and I can come get my son.
Carlton is on his way to Milwaukee to be closer to the investigation. He has a lot of unanswered questions, but ultimately hopes he will leave here with his son. If you have any information, police are urging you to call the number on your screen. Reporting from District 1, Jessica Maduker, TMJ4 News.
Jessica, thank you. Again, this is 3-year-old Major Harris. He has shoulder-length brown hair, brown eyes, and a small abrasion on his right cheek. He's about 3 feet tall, 40 pounds, and reportedly has delayed speech. Major was last seen wearing a dark blue t-shirt with a small pocket on the left side, navy blue Nike basketball shorts, and we're told he was barefoot. And this is the person of interest police are looking for. Get a good look. 20-year-old Jaheim Clark, who we're told is about 5'10", 160 pounds. A lot of people are praying that that little boy is safe tonight. A positive stat to focus on right now. Amber Alerts do have a high success rate. The latest data from 2019 shows that of the 145 Amber Alerts that were issued that year, 132 kids were found safe. That's more than 91%. We have more on this story at tmj4.com.
Okay. Now y'all got that. Now we're going to move right along to the next clip, okay? We're just going to move right along to the next clip because I got a lot I got to say about this story. I do. Here go the next clip.
Major Harris's dad so racked with grief he could barely walk after learning authorities in Milwaukee, Wisconsin found his 3-year-old shot dead. On October 14th, Major's mother, 25-year-old Mallory Munzenberger, was found dead in the backyard of a Milwaukee home. An Amber Alert for the toddler was activated 2 days later. On October 17th, Milwaukee police found Jaheim Clark dead by suicide. He was the main person of interest in the case. At this point, his relationship to Munzenberger is unclear.
Like I said, I want to thank the community for all their help. I pray for my family. I pray for Mallory's family. I pray for my son. I pray for their souls. And I pray that whoever killed them, the real people, be brought to justice.
On October 21st, Major's remains were found in a container near trash cans in an alley. An autopsy from the Milwaukee County Medical Examiner ruled Major's cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head. His death was ruled a homicide.
They dropped the ball here. That's what it was. They dropped the ball here. And that little boy didn't deserve that. My little cousin didn't deserve that at all. Mallory didn't deserve that. Evil. Evil, pure evil. That's it. That's all. They have no souls, no nothing. How can you do a baby like that? That's a baby. He can't talk. He can't point you out, do none of that. It was senseless.
Authorities have arrested 2 people in connection with the case. No charges have been filed yet.
Major will not be forgotten. His name will ring out.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
This is sad. This is very, very sad. And it gets even worse. It gets even worse. Every time something happens, they got to find the deep root of why it could have possibly happened when it comes to black men. Okay? I hope y'all see where I'm going with this. But when I saw what I'm finna show y'all, I pulled up a news article. First, shout out to AFC podcast, because this is where I found this story at. Okay? When I saw this this right here just, to me, was disgusting. It was disgusting. Here you have the father, the biological father, hurting, trying to figure out what happened to his son, why did they kill his son, who killed his son, and why was the mother, Mallory, killed. And this man felt that the police wasn't doing what they supposed to do fast enough. And some of the people in the community. He felt like they wasn't putting the dogs out. They wasn't searching fields. They wasn't doing none of that. Which they was doing something because they found the little boy. And they found the mother. And she was not from where they found her at. Or him. The little boy was not in the same space as his mother. Okay? So they found the mama one day. And then later on, days down the line, they found the boy. And they didn't know who the mother was at first because the mother wasn't even supposed to be there in that area, that town. He said he doesn't know why she was over there. So if y'all can read this, it says Carlton Harris, which is the father, Major's dad, has child support lien wanted on warrants in 3 counties. Now, do they think he did it? No. Why? Because a little ways down from where baby Major was, and rest in peace to both of them, and my heart goes out to their families just as well. But a little ways down from where Major body was found, they also found another man who was shot dead by a self-inflicted wound. So he killed himself. Okay? So they like, okay, he done killed himself. He the one that did it. So they don't think Carlton had anything to do with this. But watch this, y'all. I ain't gonna read all this because it's a lot. And this happened in Wisconsin. Okay? Carlton Harris, the father of murdered child Major Harris, has repeatedly bashed Milwaukee police in televised press conferences. But what the media haven't told you is that he's wanted on warrants in multiple cases across 3 countries for various offenses. Has open charges for serious domestic abuse related violent felony crimes, and has a child support lien through the Wisconsin Department of Child and Families. We thought long and hard. Let me repeat that. We thought long and hard before publicizing the open warrants and criminal charges of a murder victim's father, and wouldn't do so in most cases. So they wouldn't do this in most cases, y'all. But because he bashed the police for saying that they ain't do what they supposed to do to help with his son, find his son, they finna just tell it all. However, Carlton Harris has stepped out of the grieving father's role and has chosen to trash Milwaukee police. I'm just reading what's on the paper here, y'all. I'm just reading what's on the computer. Furthermore, he doesn't appear to have been very involved in his son's life. Those facts and the extremely serious and widespread nature of his warrants and charges means the public deserves to know the full story to judge his comments against authorities, which have been widely reported in the news media, which has pushed the family's GoFundMe page. So the family had a GoFundMe page, y'all. They took they flagged it. They flagged it. They took it down. So did. So they mad. Or police, they mad. They're like, we got to do something. We have to do something to spin this narrative. Because that's what they got to do. He's literally trashing the police while being wanted by the police in counties from La Crosse to Sauk. I guess that's how you pronounce it. If you're going to publicly bash the police on TV, the facts you're currently sought by the police becomes relevant. But I'm finna go down a little bit further, y'all. Because this is a lot. Oh, they told it all. They wasted a whole, probably about 8 pages of paper. Among other comments, Harris labeled the Milwaukee Police Department a joke and the department's search efforts an epic fail. He called the department negligent in his son's death. Do I feel like they're doing their jobs? Hell no, he said. I don't. The Milwaukee Police Department is a joke, period. I feel like the community cares, but I feel like this police department is negligent, Harris Jr. said in a widely publicized press conference. You see, they keep saying widely publicized press conference, he added. A lot of people here don't have faith in the police department. That's the issue here. Oh, they mad now, y'all. They mad. So I'm finna skip all the way down. They said, you know what? We finna release all his information. And I ain't even finna read it all, baby, because it's a long list of stuff that he done been into. Carlton Harris is charged with serious felonies, false imprisonment, domestic abuse, and take and drive vehicle without owner's consent. He's also charged with misdemeanor battery and disorderly conduct, domestic abuse. A bench warrant was issued November 13, 2020. The court records say there was a notice of completion on January 27, 2021, but there are no notations since. The warrant was issued when Harris didn't show up for court. La Crosse County. Carlton Harris is wanted on a warrant for 2 misdemeanors, retail theft, and bail jumping. A bench warrant was issued on September 17, 2020, when Harris didn't show up for court. That was the last hearing date in court records. In a separate case, Harris is wanted on a warrant on open misdemeanor charges of operating after revoked disorderly conduct, domestic abuse. A bench warrant was issued on August 24, 2021. There are no other hearings listed in court records, unable to forward. Court records say under his address. And it keeps going, y'all. Dane County. Child support. Baby. Outstanding warrant and domestic violence. In addition, an arrest warrant was issued in the criminal traffic operating after revocation. Yeah, it keeps going on and on. On and on. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about this. It ain't right. It ain't right. You know, why they got to bash him? Why? And I'm not saying, because I don't think he did anything to them people, to his child, and to his baby mama. I don't think, could have, but I don't think so. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. But I'm finna let y'all see this, and this is with the dad on here just as well. Here we go.
Breaking news, a father overcome with grief after learning about the death of his missing 3-year-old son.
Police recovered the body of Major Harris this afternoon near 35th and Roar. Investigators tell 12 News his body was found in a container near some garbage cans. That location is several blocks north of 37th and Clark, where police discovered the child's mother dead one week ago today. And of course, we have live team coverage of this breaking story. We begin with Derek Rose.
Yeah, Toya, you mentioned off the top, family's heartbreak. It really is a community's heartbreak, as we have seen here today with the news of Milwaukee police detectives and search teams finding the body of Major Harris here in this alley along between 35th and 36th and Roar. We're told that his body was in a storage type container. You mentioned the emotion that we saw from the boy's father. Let's show you some video that we had just a little bit earlier today as the father and other relatives were coming up to this particular scene where police found Major Harris, and it was very emotional. I heard him saying, "Where's my son? Just take me to my son." And after police had left this area, a lot of people started to descend in on the area where Major Harris was found. They gathered in a circle, they held a prayer and embraced one another. And I talked to one of the gentlemen who helped lead that impromptu vigil here for Major Harris about the message he wanted to send to Major's family and the entire Milwaukee community.
We're not supposed to be burying our children. As we all know, our children are supposed to be burying us. as life goes on and the legacy continues through them. So this is about sending the word out to families. This is about sending the word out to our judicial system, to our justice system, to our criminal system. That it's time for a restructuring, it's time for a gutting out, it's time for just a redoing of everything.
And that is Dante Jordan, one of the people who held that impromptu vigil here for Major Harris this afternoon. Just to give you an idea of where this location is in connection to other locations from this investigation, we're between 35th and 36th and Roar, and we understand this is near the same location where police found the suspect in this disappearance dead just a few days ago. Toya?
Derek, thank you.
Police spent most of today searching the area near 35th and Center, just south of where the boy's body was found. That's where 12 News' Nick Bohr joins us now live. Nick?
Right, Patrick, and we were out here throughout the afternoon here, and there were literally dozens of police officers all around this area at 35th and Center. They were joined by dozens of community members as well, going through the area, looking under mattresses, going door to door, asking people if they'd seen anything. And there was a real sense of optimism that maybe they'd finally gotten some leads that would lead to the discovery of Major and that he would be okay. But then a short time later, we heard some commotion and saw the father of Major Harris right after he got this terrible news. And there were a lot of officers in the area already, but as you heard, they responded there as well. The family, his family and others there saying that they felt police could have done more sooner to try to help and try to find him sooner. Moments later, we got the official word from the chief.
With a heavy heart, I'd like to pass that we have found Major Harris, unfortunately deceased, at North 35th Street in West Roar. This is an ongoing investigation. This is something that is very fluid at this time. My heart and my condolences out to the family. And again, I'd like to remind that this is still an ongoing and very fluid investigation.
And that was a continuing theme from the chief. I asked him if they knew how long Major had been where he was found. The chief saying that he didn't know yet. They couldn't say yet. It was still part of the ongoing investigation. I also asked him about that criticism from the family that they could have been searching sooner, had a large-scale search like this sooner. He said as soon as we had actionable information on where to search, they were here. They were in Dodge County. They were in Washington County trying to follow leads. He said they did what they could on the information they had and that they all hoped this would end much differently. Toya.
All right, Nick Bohr reporting live. Nick, thank you. Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett released a statement just minutes ago. It reads, "I share the sadness people throughout Milwaukee feel with the death of Major Harris, and I offer condolences to his family. Thank you to the police, other city officials, and citizens who have worked to find Major. Our prayers for justice and peace continue."
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, there was one other thing that I don't know if they said it on this clip or not, because I don't watch so many clips on this, y'all. And I just narrowed it down to those. But they had arrested 6 men. They arrested 6 men in the death of Major and the mama. And they let all of them go because this one killed himself. Y'all go figure from there. We got a visitor. And I'm finna bring our visitor up because I got some more stuff I got to say about that too. Because like I told y'all, I'm going to tell y'all how I feel regardless. Regardless, I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I come from some places, baby. So here go our visitor. They got the Uber. They got the Uber ride.
Yeah, what up,
Hey,
though?
Jason.
Yo, what up,
What's
though?
good?
What's good? Oh, we looking good on your stuff now. I see that.
Thank you, y'all. See, I got new hairdo. I got new hairdo, baby.
I
That's
see
what it
you
is. That's
moving
what it
from
do.
blonde to strawberry that quick. Cherry.
Yes. I can't take it too long. You know, I gotta move on. And then I got a photo shoot on Friday with his 92.3. So I mean, I'm getting prepared.
I love it. I love it. Looking great.
Thank you.
Looking amazing. First and
Thank you so
foremost,
much.
I want to say condolences to that family. Losing
Definitely.
children is 100% the worst thing that can happen to a family, especially in the format that happened for this one. I've been listening, so excuse me for coming in a little late. I mean, but
Oh no, that's
always
what we
on time.
want. That's
All
what we want. That's what we want. That's why I bring the Uber out.
That
I bring
part.
the Uber out.
I had to wait on the call. That's it. But that was extremely terrible. Now, one thing I did catch into, they were talking about the father, and since he went out and, you know what I'm saying, spoke his piece on what the family, I mean, what he thought about the policing and how they either had lack of or just didn't, you know what I'm saying, do their part in his opinion. They wanted to get back out there and start bashing him and his past. Well, that has nothing to do with him being a father and losing a son. Like that,
Nothing at all.
nothing. I mean, I can rob banks, I can kick people, dogs, and old people, but that's still not going to take away from what happened to my son and why my son is not here.
Exactly.
And, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? So from what I'm getting and what I'm hearing is that the mother and the son has now been, you know, they were murdered, right?
Yep, the mother and the son.
Right. And then at this point, we're talking about not tit for tat, not the Milwaukee Police Department saying, well, if you're going to talk bad about me, we're going to talk bad about you. That's not
Hold
right.
that thought.
Yeah.
Rio said, I hope you don't mind us sharing, linking, and inviting my friends to this great show. I do not mind at all.
All right.
I
Light the
want
way.
each
Tell
and
them to
every
come through.
person to share this show. Each and every person. When I do shows like this, I want them to be shared because I want everybody to see what's going on. It ain't so much that, Jason, it ain't so much I want them to come see the missus. You know what I'm saying? I want them to, but more importantly, I want them to see what is going on around the world that's you may not know that's going on.
Right.
You know, it may not be going on in your front door in your community, but it's going on.
I was going to just say that. I was going to say it's happening in communities that look just like ours. So, you know what I'm saying? That's your cousin. That's your cousin in them. You feel me? Somebody got somebody that live in a place like that that's close to them. That's your cousin in them. So the more that we can get the word out about what's happening to our cousins, our family member, our kinfolk, that's absolutely important because now we can start to stop shit that's happening like this. You know what I'm saying? From one another to one another. It's like, let's stop the stupidness. Let's stop the senseless murders, but also let's stop people from doing dumb, careless things like this, man. These are, like you said, these are our children. Like I couldn't imagine looking at my sweet child. That young boy is an adorable
little
man, and now he doesn't get to be a teenager. He doesn't get to be a handsome young man. He doesn't get to be a dapper young man. He doesn't get to be all that. No more. No prom. No first dance. No last dance. None of that. Right. We need to be able to preserve our youth. Those are the ones that's going to help change what we're asking to change for us now, right?
Yeah.
If we don't have them, man, we hurting out here. So it's highly important that you guys share this, you guys show people, so we can get, you know what I'm saying, get that word out and start changing those transgressions, start changing what is happening to us.
Exactly. And this little boy, you know, a lot of people, including myself, you know, we all think, how in the world could you shoot a little boy, a kid?
You hear me?
Little boy, little girl. How can you shoot a kid? Okay? That's the first thing we think. This little boy was shot in the head.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So that means you literally was looking at him in his head, looking in his eyes probably, if you didn't cover up his face.
All right, I take a sick
And
individual.
shot and killed him at the age of 3. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine for someone to do my kids like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm just gonna be honest, Jason, they link out all this stuff about this boy.
Right.
To tell you all the bad things about him. And when you hear those things, now I ain't gonna lie. After I heard all that plus all the other stuff I heard, it was too much stuff to show, I kind of sat back and I wondered, was they after him?
Right.
6 people they arrested? Was this gang related? And okay, so since we can't get you, we get your girlfriend and kid.
Right. We're gonna hit it where it hurts.
You know stuff like this happen, Jason.
Facts.
I mean, y'all, I ain't saying nothing new. Unless you just been somewhere in the suburb, somewhere in a whole nother fairyland somewhere. But if you was brought up where me and Jason, places where we come from,
Right.
that would happen. I'm not saying that was the case, because everything is
allegedly.
Yes, everything is allegedly. So I'm not saying that's the case, but what I am saying is we have to think about everything. You know, I can't just pull a clip and say, "Oh, I'm finna show this tonight," and talk my shit. I can't do that. I gotta wait. I gotta research. Something else gonna come out.
Right.
I don't know. Thank you guys for watching Peachy News tonight.
Appreciate you, Rio.
Yes, Rio. But Jason, is there anything you want to say before I do play the motivation for tonight?
No, not. I mean, just that again, and I'm gonna echo the same sentiment that Rio said. I think a lot of us been watching. I mean, there's 10, 15 people in here that has come through, and we've learned a lot from you. So, as an audience member, as a fan, as a co-respondent with you at some points, we thank you for pulling up these things. Now, one thing I want people to know, I mean, you've definitely been through some traumatic things yourself. So every time you go through any of these clips, those are all triggers. You know what I'm saying? That could trigger at any moment, any flashback that you've had in your life. So it's not only tough to, go through these, but you're also putting up things that some people may not want to look at and turn a blind eye. So you're forcing this down people's throat, which is a good thing, because you're saying like, hey, look, watch us, look at us. We're here, we're hurting, we're being hurt, and we need to start doing something more about it. You dig? So thank you for even providing this as a platform. You dig?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Look,
always.
tuning in from ATL by way of Milwaukee, where young Major was killed. Rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace to Major, y'all. Rest in peace to Mallory. His mother just as well. Rest in peace to both of them. And again, like Jason said, let me pull this down for a minute because I want y'all to hear me and see me when I say this. This is hard. This is hard. It ain't easy coming out here in front of y'all, bringing these stories to y'all and not want to break down and cry myself.
Right.
Sometimes I be done seen these clips and be done cried already. You know what I'm saying? I laugh. I do all of that. But when I tell y'all, this right here tonight, both these clips tonight, and Jason, after the motivation that I play, I want you to touch on the first. Did you see the first one?
I just missed it.
You just missed it?
Yeah, when I tapped in, you're starting a new one.
Okay, well, go back and watch it another day.
I got you. Yeah, I got
Go back and watch it another day. But it's just crazy how all this stuff is happening. And the bad part about it is it's been happening.
Right.
It's just that now I'm doing the research. Now I'm looking for it where I shouldn't have to look for it. It should be always constantly coming to us. Every time we turn on TV or something. That's what it should be. Not that I have to go search, She said, Tanya said Milwaukee is the 5th most segregated city in America. I'm sure.
Right, that's facts.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago was number 1.
It.
Look, you hear me? I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago was number 1. Because I'm still trying to figure out why they putting all these nice restaurants on the good side of Chicago and acting like ain't shit going on over there where half of the damn country And look, I'm calling it a country in Chicago because Chicago is huge. Over half of them is dying, getting killed.
Right.
But you will sit here and come on TV, come on online and say, oh, I'm going to open up this restaurant in Chicago because this is the best city to be in. Bullshit. You just don't care. You just don't care about us. That's what it is. What? Let me play this. Look. They loving it tonight, baby. And I love y'all too. Thank you for tuning in, Shanita. Thank you so much. And Memphis or St. Louis #1, baby. Yes. You right. You right, Rio. I might have to agree. You right. Yes, okay. That's my TT. Hey, TT, boo, girl. TT, you know we was stunning on that picture, baby.
Stunning. I saw that too.
You
Y'all
saw
was
that
looking,
picture of me and my TT?
ooh,
Yeah,
sharp as
that's
a
my
tack.
mama's sister. That's my mama's sister. TT said, it is so awful, but it's happening every day. I'm glad you are doing these kind of shows, but God has the last say. He's going to take care of whomever do these crimes and the one whomever not doing anything about it. Exactly. Just like the first clip. How in the world is a dead body in an apartment complex for a year? A child's body, and nobody said nothing.
You know
Here,
how
this
bad
woman,
that would smell?
one of the neighbors said that she couldn't even turn on her air because the smell was coming through the vents, and you still never thought to call the police.
Wow, a year?
A whole year. 9-year-old little boy. A whole year, y'all.
People are
A
sick.
whole year. Crazy. But I'll give you a little brief one on that too. But let's go into this motivation because the motivation to me is always the most important thing of my show.
That's how we reset.
I play it at the end of every single show. So to all the new people out there, thank you guys for showing up. You're here right for the special moment. And then me and Jason gonna come back and we're gonna give our last bit of commentary, baby. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It done slowed up a little bit. But don't worry. Don't worry. You know me. I know where to get it from, baby. Hold on. Don't worry. You know, I'm gonna have to say it, y'all. The devil, he always tend to try to come on and creep through. But little do he know. Oh, I know where I put my shit in. I know. So I'm gonna make sure that I play this because it was so important for me to play this to y'all, for y'all tonight. So here we go. Let me go ahead. I'm almost there to it. I'm almost there. Here it is. So once again, I really thank y'all for joining us tonight and rocking it out with us. I'm finna go ahead and play this motivation. And let me stop this one, okay? And then pull up the other one. Y'all know you know how to do. You already know. That one ain't it. Let me click. Okay, y'all. Now here we go. Now here we go, baby. The most important of the damn show, the motivation. Hey, Josette, baby, I see you in the building, girl. All right, here we go, y'all. Prove them wrong.
Haters motivate me because when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something.
You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you'll realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose and I will win.
That person who was your hater, they thought they defeated you. That person who told you you'll never amount to anything, they thought they defeated you.
Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. Put them on the mental Rolodex in your mind.
And when you don't want to do shit, roll through your brain. Pull up that motherfucker that you need. That person who said you couldn't do something. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torch them with success.
Oh, you're being unrealistic. You're dreaming. Yes, I am dreaming. So a lot of people have stopped dreaming. Don't you stop dreaming. You're going to get up. You're going to get dressed. You're going to get out. And you're going to do what you've been called to do. You're going to be what you called to do. You're going to have, and you're going to prove to everybody that tried to break you, you're going to prove them wrong. Everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're going to prove all of them wrong. When you're uncommon, get ready for the criticism. When you're uncommon, get ready for the opposition. When you're uncommon, get ready for the common people not to understand you. When you're uncommon, have uncommon ways. Get ready for people to try and block you and conspire against you.
Never allow anybody to make you feel bad about being so blessed when you've worked your ass off to get it. You decided all the clubs, partying, hanging out, and all that shit. That ain't for me. I'm gonna be out here running in the hot sun, practicing, playing basketball, shooting on weekends while everybody else is clubbing and hanging out. You got your focus right. You see me in my Rolls Royce, private planes, rooftop hotel, 5-6-star lifestyle. I've worked my ass off to have it, and you can keep all your little slick ass comments to yourself. Cause guess what? I don't remember the last time I lost sleep over a hater.
Shut the fucking noise out. Embrace the fact that people don't like you. You need to do something right.
Develop the interior core where it doesn't matter if people call you crazy. One of the things limiting you from your income, your impact, a world-class life. You care too much about what people think about you. Everyone has an opinion. Why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make history?
I like that. I like that one, Jason. Oh, sorry, Jason. Gotta unmute you.
Yo, I look. You about to make me go ahead and start running marathons and lifting again, because that was it right there.
I tell you now, I walk fast. I walk fast.
I like that. That was dope. That was dope. That give you the right motivation right now.
That's a great motivation. I really, really put my all in all into my motivations because, like I tell y'all, I play it at night for the simple fact I want y'all to go to sleep thinking about them, and I want you to wake up thinking about them.
That part.
That's why. But I also want to say, don't forget, y'all, to please make sure you continue to submit in your Peachy. What is it? Thank you, Tamika. Tamika said, yes, great shout. Thank you, boo. But your breast cancer letters, your letters for breast cancer. I got $100 to give away on Friday, baby. I got $100. A whole $100. Cash out.
Part of that.
And a t-shirt. Yep, $100 and a t-shirt. And a t-shirt.
That's a value of
yes.
$135.
Yes, it's not for you. It'll be for your nominee. Whoever you nominate that is battling breast cancer or that is a survivor of breast cancer. So submit them to me. Be creative. You can be creative, send videos, do your thing, but it's only one winner. We can only get one winner. Okay. And when I tell you, I've been getting some good stuff. I've been getting some good letters. I even received a video.
That's what's up. Switching it up a bit.
Yes. So please. What do I need to write again? Basically, what you're doing is just nominating. You're nominating a person that you know that has been battling with breast cancer, or a person that has survived breast cancer, a breast cancer survivor. Okay? And just tell me about them. Tell me why you nominate them. Tell me they struggle if you want to. You see what I'm saying? And then what will happen on Friday, I will let you know Friday morning. So you will actually know before coming on here. Because you got to come up. Oh, the Uber going to be coming your way. The Uber going to come. You got to come up. I will hope and pray that you bring your nominator, the nominee, with you to come up. So that's why I'm gonna let you know early on Friday morning, so you want to get your little do together and everything. Bye. Yes.
Look
Can't
good,
wait.
look great.
I'm so excited. I ain't never been this excited, y'all, to give away $100, baby.
Go ahead with your
Without paying,
cash app.
look, Jason, without paying the bill with it.
Without
I ain't
paying
never
the
been this happy.
She said my light still gonna stay on and I'm giving away $100.
Yes, it's still gonna be all y'all, and I'm blessing somebody. That's what I'm gonna call it. I ain't gonna say giving it away. I'm blessing
It's all
somebody
a
with
blessing. That's
$100
right.
and with a t-shirt, baby. So, Jason, I appreciate you coming up. Anytime you want to come up, you can come up. I hope you enjoy yourself every time you come up just as well.
Every single time.
Yes. Now, to everybody that watched last Wednesday, Jason was here and we had explained to y'all, well, I explained to y'all because I surprised Jason and told him that we were going to actually cover a young lady by the name of Tiffany Foster who is missing. We covered her once before briefly in the Black Missing People. Yeah, Missing Black People
That's correct. That's correct.
show. So her mother and her friend was supposed to come on the show tonight. They just wasn't ready yet. They just wasn't ready. You know,
and which is fully understandable. You know
fully
what I'm saying?
understandable.
They're still in the
Fully.
midst of things, so it's kind of tough to come on a random, not necessarily random, but random to them show and talk
Exactly.
about it. That's big.
It's real big. So we're gonna just go ahead, give them some time. When they're ready to come on, they're always more than welcome to come on. Also, don't forget on Saturday, we will have my cousin Tamala Lanice and also her friend, Miss Cece Ivy on the show at Hits 92.3, the weekend spot, the real definition of internet radio, baby, with your girl, the missus with the kisses. And hopefully, I have a big special surprise.
Big surprise. I'm
Big surprise
hoping that
tomorrow.
happens, man. I'm putting that manifestation. I'm gonna write it down, put it underwater, pray on it, and then drink some water, set it down, then talk about. Now that's how I'm gonna manifest that one for you.
Yes. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Okay? Because I don't know. I got a good feeling that it's gonna go through. I got a good feeling.
Right.
Okay? So this is what I'm going to do. Tomorrow's payday. Okay? Tomorrow's my payday.
Facts.
My payday tomorrow, y'all. So tomorrow, okay? I want everybody to tune in. Whoever has been watching Peachy Tea Time since day one, okay? Since day one. If you have been watching Peachy Tea Time since day one, I would like for you to come on the show, okay? Come watch the show. Now, come on, but come watch the show. And before I introduce the guest up, it's a guest. It's a special guest. If the guests show up tomorrow, and before I introduce them up, I'm going to give y'all some clues.
Ooh,
and
I
the
like
first person that put this person's name in the chat, baby, you will get a cash app, baby. You'll get a cash
Hey,
app.
let's go.
So not only am I giving out the $100 on Friday, I'm giving out a cash app to somebody that has really been paying attention to the missus. And
Come get this money.
do it again.
Come
They
get
ain't
this
here.
money. She giving away money. You hear me?
Yes. So I'm gonna ask you guys in the audience to put the person name, and the first name I see, if it's that right person, baby, you gonna get that cash app, and you gonna get it before the night end, before the show end, baby. You gonna get that money. So
She said you gonna get it.
yes, my Instagram. Rio said, "What is my Instagram?" My Instagram Rio is Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Everything is Peachy Tea Time. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it in the chat right now so that y'all can see it. It's also on the. I'm so crazy. It is also this is my IG, y'all, and it is my YouTube channel, and also IG. Peachy Tea Time, baby. And time is spelled with a Y. If for some reason you can't think of Peachy Tea Time, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. But if you can't, my other name for IG is the Missus. The Missus 2007. And that's DA_MRS 2007, baby. So I'm finna put that on up too. That's my other IG. But it all goes to the same page. All right, there you go. Hey,
There it
Rio,
is. Look at
I got
Rio.
you, baby.
Appreciate you, boy.
I got your back. That's what I'm talking about, Rio.
He got you.
Now, Jason was singing Peachy Tea Time. Hey, Amber Boo. Amber said, cuz I'm here, I'm in the building. You was singing Peachy Tea Time. And that's because Jason knows we're at the end of the show. Rio, I don't know if Rio been on here before. He ready. Jason ready. Jason ready. He like, hurry up, play.
No, I just got to see little mama. She
be jamming. She be getting it. And you know what? My baby loves to sing. My daughter, she loves to sing. She's 4 years old. And one of her favorite songs, besides Peachy Tea Time, which is my introduction, besides that, her favorite song that we play almost every morning before school is This Girl Is on Fire.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, she be singing the hell out that song, y'all.
Getting her 8 keys on.
Yes, Alicia Keys. I couldn't be more happier for my daughter to sing that than to sing any type of Megan, Cardi B, or anything like that. This girl is on fire. Yes, mommy's on fire, and so are you. So we finna go ahead, y'all. We finna end this show. Jason, thank you again for coming. I really appreciate it. I love it when you pull up on you, girl.
I'm telling you, man, you're going to see me more often. So get used to it, guys.
Get used to it, y'all. Y'all finna see a live Jason, baby, on Peachy News, baby. So y'all better get used to it. I'm telling you now, get used to it. So Friday, I hope we got this special surprise to bring to you guys. I got so much stuff going on in the workshop. I cannot wait to tell y'all everything. God has been truly blessing me. Truly.
This girl is on fire.
Yes.
We talking about you. You are so on fire. Let me stop, man.
You is crazy. But until then, bye, you guys. And here go my babies.
I love it.
Thank you.